ma'am, for first of all giving me this opportunity and to have you on my podcast today.
Thank you so much for this session and giving me the opportunity to talk to you.
Okay. So, the first thing I want to ask you, how is life right now? Like, you feel you satisfied?
Yeah, I think that's the basic thing I believe is it's really important to be satisfied in life.
Hmm.
Otherwise, there's always something more to achieve, and there's never this end to it, so to this struggle and this run. So of course, this can people can say this can lead to
Hmm.
complacency and कि बैठ गए settle हो गए. But yeah, there has to come a point where you feel now life is good now. It's nice. It's good here. So yeah, I think I've reached that point.
Kya baat. And there's, like the day I started podcast, I am also learning how to, the bureaucracy little bit. थोड़ा बहुत मैं भी सीख रहा हूँ.
Hmm.
What you think? Like, is there any changes happen with the department depending on the geographical changes? Like her department, in a tax department, you are posted in somewhere. Somebody is somewhere posted in the different parts of our nation. So
Hmm.
does it changes with our geographical corners?
Yeah, of course. See, IRS is one service which is very technical based. Like you have to have a
Hmm.
domain knowledge. You have to have a knowledge to a certain extent of law, of
Hmm.
tax, of course, tax books, tax laws. And then, of
Uh,
course, it's geographical based because everywhere you go, there are certain kind of industries thriving. There's certain kind of people over there. But now I think with faceless and technology taking over, these things are getting a
hmm.
little sidelined. So now, like in faceless, we get cases from like Karnataka, from Assam, from Delhi. So I'm handling
Hmm.
cases which are like all over India based. Now that divide is slowly running out of this system as of now. So yeah.
Like you want to be away from social media. See, lot of people are saying why you post anything much.
Yeah, I'm not a very social media friendly person, I would say. I had a Facebook account, but during my
Hmm.
preparation days, I kind of canceled it. I kind of think it's more of a distraction. And,
Uh,
after a point, it becomes like depressing, especially when I was preparing. I used to see log photo dal rahe hain, going out
अच्छा.
and
हाँ.
enjoying and all.
हाँ.
I was like, what
हाँ.
am I
हाँ.
doing in life? And after
हाँ.
that, I realized it's not a compulsion. We can actually live more happily. I don't want to be a person who kuch kar raha hai and then suddenly you post the photographs rather than enjoying the moment. So, this might offend few people, but
हाँ.
then that's
हाँ.
my theory. I don't want to be too much in limelight. So yeah.
अभी मैंने कुछ दिन पहले पुनीत सर को जब पूछा था कि सर आई वांट टू डू इन द पॉडकास्ट ही आल्सो सेड द सेम थिंग मुझे लाइमलाइट में नहीं रहना है.
Yeah, I think it's better not to be. Otherwise,
हाँ.
there is a certain amount of responsibility which comes in. Like when I
हाँ.
started, even my Insta page, the idea wasn't like having a lot of followings or a lot of followers
हाँ.
or something like that. It was more like friends insisting me कि ठीक है, and I also felt like okay, ठीक है, let's just try out. And initially, I
हाँ.
used to just post without thinking. Now I have to think before I put out a post because those pictures are, as of now, my account is public account, so it is visible to
हाँ.
all, and people tend to
हाँ.
download it and then use on their own platforms in any which way.
हाँ.
So I have to be a bit more responsible of what I say, how I put my pics. So itni responsibility lene se acha hai I try to yeah avoid these sort of platforms.
मैं ना होमवर्क कर रहा था थोड़ा आपके बारे में इन यूट्यूब
Oh,
से बस
great.
सर्चिंग की कोई अगर पहले इंटरव्यू वगैरह है कि नहीं तो मुझे मिला नहीं बट देयर आर लॉट ऑफ वीडियोस ऑफ योर्स वेयर ओनली दिस पिक्चर्स एंड दिस सो कॉल्ड मोटिवेशनल वीडियो मैंने दो तीन
Okay.
देखा था. हाँ.
Okay.
हाँ.
I
देयर
this
आर
is
लॉट
the
ऑफ इट.
first interview actually, and to be very honest, when you messaged me before that, also I've got a lot of
आफ्टर अंकिता मैम.
it's so sweet. No, seriously, I used to get a lot of people asking me a lot of these offers, ki, we want to put out your story and all, but I was always a bit skeptical. I was like, people see everybody have their own struggles. I won't say मेरी struggle कुछ बहुत खास है, and yeah, I did
एग्जैक्टली.
something interesting. I did for at that time I did for my own sake. To prove to myself, not to anybody else. It wasn't something which I wanted to like, अरे मैंने ये किया है or anything like that. So it was that and it remained that till a point came when people were like, "No, you should come, you should talk." And there were a lot of messages coming. I will just share your story. It's very motivational for
Hmm.
us,
Hmm.
especially since I was working before this and then I left my job. So from a settled life, coming back to a very unsettled life, and UPSC is not something which we can at till the end time we can say कि हाँ हमारा हो ही जाएगा. So वो anxiety and uncertainty is always there. So yeah, moving from there to here, so I was like, if I can motivate few people, not like कि हाँ भाई ये तो बहुत glamorous journey है या बहुत glamorous वो है, but
Hmm.
still if I can just motivate them, so it'll be good. So that's the reason why I came to the platform then.
क्या बात. As you said, like you were working somewhere. Where you were, ma'am, before joining
IBM,
UPSC?
IBM. I was working with IBM in Bangalore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So where was you born and brought up?
Delhi. I was born in Delhi, brought up in Delhi. Then we shifted
Uh,
to Noida. So I'm basically from Delhi, but I've lived in various parts of the country. So
uh,
you can say I've seen a lot of culture around. So yeah.
okay. So like after doing 12, you did graduations in or engineering. What do you did?
I did BTech, which I did from Agra.
Okay.
Then I moved to IBM, which was in Bangalore. I was in Bangalore. Then I did FC in Hyderabad. Then I did my training
Hmm.
in Nagpur. So yeah, I have lived in various. That's again. So I've seen a lot of the country and culture around. So yeah. And
So
now again,
what?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Say.
So like what made you like come in UPSC like totally from an IT background? किस दिन लगा कि नहीं मुझे इसमें जाना है?
नहीं इट वाज नेवर लाइक एक सडन एक दिन ऐसा लगा कि चलो कुछ तूफानी करते हैं ऐसा नहीं था इट वाज
हाँ.
मोर लाइक आई ऑलवेज थॉट यूपीएससी इज नॉट माय कप ऑफ टी लाइक मुझे लगता
हाँ.
था टॉपर्स करते हैं यू नो बहुत ही हाई फाई
ये
पढ़े
कब
लिखे
लगता
लोग
था? स्कूल लाइफ में?
this was school life. This was school life. And
Okay.
even during
Okay.
college, I was like, UPSC nahi. People, there were people around who used to
Hmm.
talk about UPSC. And because, of course, I feel India में कभी ना कभी इंसान को ये एक बार को लगता है कि यूपीएससी के बारे में सोचता जरूर है. It's like
Hmm.
that sort of, you know, glamour or whatever is attached to that, this
Hmm.
tag. So, yeah, but उस टाइम लगता था नहीं रहने दो नहीं हो पाएगा. This is not something that I can do. And then I took up a job. I was there for 2.5 years, and I don't know what happened. Suddenly, I realized that although every job is good and like there are challenges and development can take place everywhere, but somewhere I felt I'm not doing my optimal best, and this is not something which I want to do. So slowly, I thought, okay, UPSC, let's start with it. I just started reading
Hmm.
newspaper. टू द पॉइंट आई रिमेम्बर जब सुबह हम लोग की आईबीएम की सुबह 9:30 की बस आती थी देवर लाइक 9:30 9:45 10 तीन बसेस आती थी
Hmm.
आई यूज टू
Hmm.
सेट फॉर 9:30 की बस पर उससे पहले आई यूज टू
Hmm.
थिंक थोड़ा न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ लेते हैं
हाँ.
until I think जब तक मैं थी वहां पे चाहे ऑफिस जाके
हाँ.
डांट पड़ती थी and everything I used to miss every single bus and then I used to travel by myself because मन
हाँ.
नहीं करता था न्यूज़पेपर छोड़ने का. So then I
हाँ.
realized, no, this is something important, like interesting for me, and probably I
हाँ.
can do it. So that's slowly how I shifted to UPSC. Mm.
So you cracked UPSC on a first go.
No, no, I cracked it on. It was my third attempt. First and
Hmm.
second attempt, I couldn't crack even prelims. Third attempt, it was prelims, mains, interview, everything done. So yeah, that's how
So
it is.
so वो जो मैम फर्स्ट और सेकंड अटेम्प्ट में नहीं हुआ तो क्या फुल मूड वूड ऑफ हो गए थे आपके उसके बाद कि
Of
नहीं?
course, हाँ, मतलब UPSC is one journey where this, you know, cycle continues, even with
Hmm.
result, without result, because
हाँ.
like there's no parameter or there's no mark where you can say कि अच्छा मैं इससे अच्छा कर रहा हूँ या मैं इससे खराब
Hmm.
कर रहा हूँ या यहाँ तक
Hmm.
आना है because there's no syllabus UPSC
Yeah.
का per se. So you can't really measure. आप mock test लगा सकते हो, but then mock tests are not really UPSC के paper. You never know what is coming for the exam. Every year it's a surprise for people. So yeah,
Hmm.
this you have to keep self motivated. That is one thing I learned, keeping myself motivated because वो cycle आएगा depression वाला. Especially yeah, as you
हाँ.
said, results के बाद depressing होता था. You know क्या कर रहे हैं life में, मतलब सब
हाँ.
लोग job कर रहे हैं, they are
हाँ.
enjoying life, and here I am stuck on this
हाँ.
four
हाँ.
by four ka cubicle. So,
Hmm.
but then I think it is worth it if you genuinely feel inside, like किसी और के प्रेशर की वजह से या किसी को देख के बस एक आइडलाइज करके जाने की वजह से, उस वजह से नहीं करके, if you feel yeah I want to do it, then I think it's worth taking the pain and putting in the time. So that's the only way you can actually motivate yourself. Otherwise कुछ motivate कर नहीं पाएगा. अगर आप parents की वजह से आए हो या किसी ने आपको कह दिया कि अरे ये तो बहुत अच्छा वो होता है, इसके बाद लाइफ बहुत सेटल हो जाती है, ये है वो, इस वजह से आए हो, so it will be very difficult. It will be very very difficult to sail through at that time. So अंदर से जब तक आपको नहीं लगे कि हाँ ये करना है, so yeah.
क्या बात. एंड सॉरी, अभी जो जो लोग भी देख रहे हो, मैं ज्यादा यूपीएससी वाले सवाल करता नहीं हूँ, 2 था, हो गया.
Yeah,
So
I think it's good. Yeah.
let's come to that Veem Tales wala podcast. Okay. So there's the thing I always love to ask people, that what do you think about this nowadays relationships, hookups, breakups? Because there's a reason behind it, which I feel like during this age, no ma'am, like around 20 to 30, like it's a post-adolescence period. So like we go through a lot of infatuations, feelings, and same to same, like side by side, we need to like stand on our careers. So if something happens on a personal level, it distracts our professional or career level. So how was yours, or what do you think, like how to tackle these situations and like?
I think it's not just about infatuation or girlfriend or boyfriend per se. Any relationship with a close one, whether it's your parents or your sibling for that matter, if anything goes wrong over there, at some level you are distracted. So that is there. And I think it's better you recognize this fact that this distraction might come up if things are not really going on well. So that is like part and parcel, that emotional stability is required when you want to focus on something. You can't be like एक कुछ काम कर रहे हो and half your mind is somewhere else. Of course it's going to be distracting. So either you have to settle it then and there कि if somebody is not understanding enough या emotionally connected enough or invested in you enough कि वो आपको समझ पाए to the point कि it is creating a trouble for you, right? So to be very blunt, like what is the point of it then? What exactly? ना आप ये चीज settle कर पा रहे हो, ना आप वो चीज settle कर पा रहे हो, and then you'll continue like this forever. So at least be clear. I'm not saying कि break up कर लो या तो, because it's easier said than done. There are of course emotions involved. There is a lot of willpower, strength involved in it. But then either you make that person understand what exactly is going around in your life, and just try and listen to that person ki what exactly are they expecting out of you, and if you can to an extent help them out, or just fulfill whatever they are seeking for, and then just continue with your own work, then it's okay. But having this constant distraction, then probably this is also one of the like golden years in your life where agar aap jaise girlfriend boyfriends and relationship mein you can explore. I think even this career side also is one thing you can explore at this time. So I think 25 की age में you can take a chance. You can switch careers. You can enroll into new courses. Of course, you can do it in 30, 40, 50 की age पे भी. But then again, responsibilities and social situations comes in. 25, 28 years, you can take that risk. And I think you should take that thing also in your mind. कि अभी is not the time where I just get involved so much कि बाद में I feel I regret कि ऐसा क्यों नहीं किया, right? So have that thing in mind कि emotional stability is required. So just work out for it. अगर साथ में रह के हो जाता है, well and good. Otherwise, I think it's best for both of the persons involved, both parties involved, to just keep your focuses on the career at this point of time. So, yeah.
So definitely. There's a lot of beautiful comments going on. One comment I saw just now. Somebody wrote it, "Ma'am, Diya Mirza की तरह दिखती है."
I'll just say thank you because yeah.
You also agree.
No, I don't agree, but I don't really dwell into all these things. Like it's all like that doesn't really matter. It's God given or whatever you can say. So yeah.
Yeah. So, ma'am, do you think, like yesterday when I was doing the podcast with Vijay sir, so we were talking about this, that being, into bureaucracy or like into these professions or any professions, somebody need to understand the perspective of profession. Like, you know, sometimes, like as we were saying earlier, like we get into it just seeing the parks, like वो बारी घर बंगलो वंगलो देख के हम लोग घुस जाते हैं, but
Hmm.
somewhere we don't understand the reality of the fact. So do you
Hmm.
think that this should be the perspective of cracking the exam should be clear beforehand?
Of course, like as I said, the moment you jump into this exam, before you take that plunge, you have to be very clear why you're doing it. If
Hmm.
it's like Gadi, Bangla, Makan, then I don't think
Hmm.
it's really something which is a very good driving factor. Again, because all these things are temporary. After a point, it's like अगर घर में चार नौकर पूरे टाइम रहेंगे, so you feel like अब अभी मुझे space चाहिए. I'm done with this. So like I need to
Uh,
move out of this. So of course those things
uh,
changes. But then
uh,
this shouldn't be because this is not it. Any service is not just about गाड़ी या कितने नौकर चाकर मिले या कितना बड़ा बंगला मिला. It is more about the kind of work that you can do, the domain and
hmm.
the position you come into, where you can, make decisions for people. And if you
uh,
can't make a decision on the right basis for your own self, then I really
uh,
doubt how you're going to do for others. So yeah,
yeah,
this thing should be clear exactly why are you coming into the service. If it's just self seeking, then I think it's better you to opt for a private job, because private job is much more paying and better that way, monetarily at least. Yeah.
yeah. So like you have been now, what to say, like 2 years in this profession?
Yeah, 2 years.
Okay. So अभी कैसा लगता है? Like, is it somewhere you miss your personal time a lot? A lot of hectic schedule?
No, actually, Abhi, with COVID and all going on, things
Hmm.
have been a bit slow.
Hmm.
Training में, yeah, of course, there are a lot of foundation. इससे पहले I was in training and I joined the field last year. And since last
Hmm.
year, it has been COVID only. So, but then, yeah, training is a hectic part of this profile. So, because there are a lot of, you are under a lot of, attention and
Hmm.
surveillance at that time. So, yeah,
Uh,
that period was hectic. But I won't say कि I've got a full-fledged, taste of what bureaucracy is or how my work profile is because of this
hmm.
COVID condition which has
Hmm.
come into this.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you were talking about training, I want to know, like, I have a zero knowledge how this training happens. If you can give me a brief idea, or what of your memorable part throughout the training?
Yeah, I think, see, there's 3 months of FC
Hmm.
foundation course where
Uh,
all the services are together. So whether it's IPS, IAS, IRS,
hmm.
postal service, all of us, railways, everybody
Hmm.
is together. It's more of like, I believe it's more of a networking thing for us. So because
Uh,
that's how we get to know our batchmates, and then we spread across India and still be connected in one frame. So that was one thing. And then after 3 months, we everybody moves into their respective academies. Like IPS
hmm.
is Hyderabad.
Uh,
For us, it's Nagpur. So
hmm.
Nagpur, we were there for 1.5 years, and that was again,
Okay.
yeah, it's a long duration. It's a no leave course, so yeah, it
Uh,
is at times it gets like a kab khatam hoga. But then now, once we join the field, we realize those were the
uh,
golden days, and I think like sessions, everyday sessions that we have, people coming in.
uh,
There are people from IRS who comes to have
hmm.
a session with us, and there are people who have done treaties for India's and signed DTAs and for India,
Uh,
and
uh,
who have represented India in UN and all, and just talking
hmm.
to them. And then there are people who come for technical training, like how to, forensics and investigations
Hmm.
and foreign investigations and all, for which we now depend on a lot on technology. So we have trainers
Uh,
who come in how to hack phones and what software to use and how to hack these laptops and all. So yeah, and how the government channel works if we want to tap a
uh,
call, all those intricacies which are involved. So that is actually very, very interesting part of the training.
okay. Uh, why, like in India, or in general, like people stay away from tax? Like, is it a myth somewhere कि like अरे दे देंगे तो फंस जाएंगे?
आप किसी से भी पैसे लोगे तो course वो देने से मना करेगा.
हाँ.
So yeah, किसी के भी जेब में हाथ डालोगे तो वो हमें गालियां ही देगा, and that's why we have
हाँ.
been at the receiving end of it. But I think generally this has been the case that middle class has been the major chunk of taxpayer because
Hmm.
the salaried, especially salaried class, because again TDS comes into picture and it's very difficult to escape. For people who
Hmm.
have the option to escape, who have the resources and expertise, they generally try to
Hmm.
escape or find a way out of it, which again, as I said, nobody really likes to part way from their money unless you are being forced to. So yeah, probably that's the reason. And then the other
Hmm.
half which are honest taxpayers, then they feel कि हम ही क्यों फंसते हैं हर बार. So then
हाँ.
that mentality
हाँ.
also comes into play. So yeah.
You know, जिंदगी में हम कुछ भी कर ले, like our so-called childhood friends, they are the nagging and irritating ones sometimes, though they are the best one. कभी
Yeah.
कभार ऐसा होता है कि बचपन के दोस्त फोन करके बोलता है, अरे देखना यार वो टैक्स में क्या पंगा हो गया, थोड़ा समझा.
Yeah,
ये
of
सब होता है.
course. Bilkul. I have a lot of IBM friends calling me and then they're saying कि not just theirs, like उनके पापा
हाँ.
का pension नहीं आ रहा है. So
हाँ.
yeah, ये नहीं हो रहा है. All those things are there. So and
हाँ.
sometimes it becomes very difficult to make them understand that there are certain systems at work and it's not like we can just go and just कि ऐसा नहीं ऐसे कर दो. We can't just do that anywhere. So
Yeah.
yeah, there are things which have to be done and there are procedures which have to be followed. But then yeah, it's fun dealing with these queries. Yeah.
But like as you said, you were like preparing days, you were also working side by side. So how was it handling two situations at a certain point of time?
Yeah, of course. At some point of time, it became very difficult for me, but I tried to, do it until I can. And there are a lot of people who crack UPSC along with jobs, and because they
Hmm.
sometimes they don't have the option of leaving the job as such because probably their family depends upon them or something like that. But then, thankfully, I had this privilege of doing it. But while I was in job, I won't say that I was giving my 100% either to this or to my preparation. So that's the reason I decided to leave the job because there's no point. Again, it would have taken me probably 5 more years to realize. See, I would have
Uh,
come down to the same conclusion कि नहीं हो पाएगा job के साथ. So I think it's good that I realized it before in the first go itself. कि it's very difficult for me. So it's more of a personal decision. Like a lot of people ask me the same question कि job छोड़ दें क्या या job के साथ हो जाता है क्या? So
mhm.
it's not something like एक ही चीज is like the right path. Especially in UPSC,
Hmm.
there's no right path. Whatever suits you is the right path. So if you can do it with the job, you can prepare, you can invest the time. It's well and good. If you can't, then it's okay. If the situation permits, it's better to leave the job and then focus on one thing. So yeah.
As you said, like you did engineering, no, before coming to bureaucracy. I also did engineering and I'm doing something different in life. So
Yeah.
I want to know, like, engineering is something which teaches us what to do in life after wasting 4 hours, 4 years in our life.
Of course, it it teaches us how to, cram the entire syllabus in one night and still pass away with flying colors. So
हाँ.
that is there. So I think a
हाँ.
lot of stress management comes with it, with engineering. A lot of confidence comes with it कि कुछ भी कर लेंगे engineering की degree है. But jokes apart, I think
Hmm.
our system is such like you need a technical degree to have that sort of
Hmm.
plan B to fall upon because if like somewhere it is there कि अगर ये नहीं हो पाया चलो engineering तो है ही वापस join कर लेंगे. So that
हाँ.
probably is somewhere that cushion is there with this BTech key degree or something, but which is not something I'm very proud of or I would say very comfortable with because again then what is as we see is happening is most people whether they're interested in engineering or not interested they're forced to do it because सबका मेन यही होता है कि जॉब ले लें एक जॉब तो मिल ही जाएगी which
हाँ.
is not the
हाँ.
right way of opting for a educational qualification I feel if like somebody wants to pursue journalism they should be able to or
Hmm.
probably sports they should be able to या dance में करना है तो they should be able to do that but again here we still that I can't blame that parents ऐसा करते हैं I can really
Hmm.
understand because they also feel the best for their kid is to have a certain like technical degree so that they have an option to fall back upon. Yeah.
Yeah. Ma'am, what I feel personally, like, success, it's not possible to test every time, but, what to say, like, hardships or failures is something we all test in life. So if I
Okay.
ask you, like, what was your major failure in life, and mostly what you did to overcome that situation?
Oh, there are so many. I think failures are something we learn from. I can't say I've always been a topper and always been successful in everything that I've done. But every failure has taught me something or the other. Especially, I believe during my UPSC journey. So I had left my like a settled job, that I settled life that I had, and I had plunged into
Hmm.
this abyss sort of situation where
Uh,
you don't know where you're going to land, when you're going to land, and which position, whether you'll be in the list,
hmm.
out of the list. So every year was, of course, a struggle for me. And I won't over dramatize it. I think every aspirant
Uh,
goes through it. So
yeah.
everybody who's not able to clear the exam has this sort of struggle. So I that's one reason I say UPSC is not just about, studies. It teaches you a lot.
Hmm.
It helped me develop my spiritual side as well, I would say. So this
How?
was the time, yeah, this was the time I started reading a lot of Buddhism books and meditation. I went into started learning meditation and all, just to calm myself down, because there were days when I used to be like, nahi hoga kuch, there's no point, क्यों अब अच्छी खासी life थी, and how what would I say to my parents when in 2 saal like I've wasted their money and all. And then there came a point where I was like, no, it can't continue like this. You can't just give up. And
Hmm.
then it's like, if you won't try, then it's a definite loss anyways. You're failed anyways. So
Uh,
like, if you only give up on yourself, फिर तो कुछ बचा ही नहीं. Who would work then? Who would stand up for you? So then, yeah, this meditation and probably Buddhism. Then further, I started dwelling into the spiritual side. So it's like a all-round journey. This UPSC journey is like, it teaches you, it develops you as a person. Generally, I've seen this. So at least it has helped me too. So yeah. So now any issue comes up, I'm like, ठीक है, हो जाएगा. Now I don't take it any more
now
seriously.
sorted.
Now it's sorted. It's like, हो जाएगा.
Uh,
This dialogue I've learned for myself, heavens won't
hmm.
fall on earth, no, so it's fine.
Oh,
Until that
oh,
happens, it's fine. Everything
uh,
will take care eventually. And the things that don't turn up your way, or the way you want them to be, and still they are not, like you have given your best and still it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. So I think probably it's something better is there for you. So maybe that's why. Mm.
as you were saying, no, ma'am, like, मैंने अपनी job छोड़ के फिर preparation कर रहा था. I don't think that particular time everybody was with you. A lot of people might be against you, क्योंकि
Of
क्यों
course.
करना है? क्योंकि in
Mm.
India, like, सबको वो sorted वाला ही जिंदगी चाहिए, बाहर नहीं
Yeah.
जाना है, struggle नहीं करना है.
Yeah.
You said you went into spirituality, but I want to ask you, like, वो जो होता है ना कि हर रात हारने के बाद सुबह उठ के फिर मेहनत करने वाला एटीट्यूड, उसके
Mm.
लिए what was your self motivation during that particular time?
Yeah, see, there were days when I was like कि यार, मतलब कहीं नहीं जा रही preparation. There's no
Hmm.
dimension to it. There's no end to it. And then I realized, like, I have to organize it. So rather than just taking it like ये एक सब पूरा करना है, I have to put it
Uh,
in series कि ये इतना इस महीने में मुझे करना है. Then I come to weekly and then I come to daily. So वो जो
uh,
daily के targets होते थे, so what happened was like, I had this to-do list on my wall. So every night when I used to tick it off कि आज ये भी कर लिया, ये भी कर लिया,
uh,
somewhere
uh,
inside used to feel better कि हाँ नहीं ठीक
hmm.
चल रहा है. चाहे God knows कि वो कितना helpful होता था उस time पे, but somewhere you feel कि you have achieved something, which is very very important for to keep going. Otherwise it becomes very difficult. If you have that sense of achievement कि हाँ मैं इतना कर लिया, not a certificate from somebody else, not a result or anything, just small daily things, daily
uh,
your own targets that you set for yourself. Once you achieve them at night, next day के लिए you feel more motivated कि हाँ अब इतना
uh.
हो गया, अब ये वाला भी करना है. So that was one thing which kept me going, just organizing my preparation at the time. Yeah.
लोग बदलते हुए देखा आपने? क्योंकि मैम इसलिए पूछ रहा हूँ क्योंकि जब आप प्रिपेयर कर रहे थे, शायद बहुत लोग बोला होगा अरे नहीं होता है, यूपीएससी सबके लिए नहीं है ये वो। द डे यू क्रैक द एग्जाम, यही इंसान बदल गया। अरे मैंने तो पहले ही बोला था तू क्रैक कर लेगी, ऐसे बदलते हुए देखा है।
बहुत लोग हैं इनफैक्ट, इवन वेल विशर्स हु यूज्ड टू से पहले कि नहीं, डोंट जंप इनटू दिस, इट्स लाइक कुछ पॉइंट नहीं है, you'll just lose like
हम्म,
few years of your life, the best years of your life, and then they were like,
हाँ,
अरे I always knew you had it in you. But it really doesn't
हाँ,
matter. It really doesn't matter because those are never the people you can fall back upon in your life. Like
एग्जैक्टली।
आपको कभी भी जरूरत पड़ेगी. That's one of the reasons I am a little averse to social media, because you might have 1 lakh people following you, but once,
हम्म,
especially like in times of COVID, we are seeing when you really need help, there are only very few people who actually have the heart to come out. So only
हम्म,
those people I feel, those are the people I look up to for advice, and those are the people whose
हम्म,
words matter to me. Rest all, for that matter, I don't even take praises too much. That's why you said Dia Mirza. I was like, it's okay because there's no point. I don't
हाँ,
take praises
या या।
or criticism for that matter to heart. So there's no point. The moment you let like positivity from other end affect you, then that scope of negativity also sweeps in. So it's better to just be neutral to what other people have. They are entitled to their opinion. I'm entitled to mine. So that's how I I take it. Yeah.
क्या बात। So are you personally introvert or extrovert or selective?
Very introvert. I'm very, very introvert. So that's one of the reasons I try avoiding interviews. So yeah,
So
I
why you said yes to me?
I don't know. Your work is really nice. I've seen a lot of your interviews, and you
हाँ,
don't ask those typical questions. Like you do ask good questions. That's one reason you said कि मैं थोड़े weird question पूछता. I was like, that's the reason I chose to give an interview to you. So it's not like an interview with you. It's more like talking and knowing each other
हाँ,
better. So that's one reason I it's not just like अरे मैडम आप तो बहुत आपने ये कर लिया वो कर लिया आपने तारे उतार दिए ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. So yeah, your question genuinely showed interest into a person's life. So yeah, that was the reason.
तो मेरा जिंदगी में आगे बढ़ने का चांसेस है मतलब।
बहुत chances hai. Don't worry about it. Just keep doing it because I know what you're doing is something you're very
हाँ,
interested in, and then nobody can stop you. So yeah.
thank you so much, man. So there's I personally feel like when you like sit back or when you don't have much work, a day off, do you ever go back in your past? Do you ever see yourself कि कहाँ से शुरू किया, कहाँ आ गए, what I am now, right now? Do you visualize yourself?
There are a lot of days. There are a lot of days when I miss. I was in Rajendra Nagar for some time, ORN, which is like the colony for
Hmm.
UPSC aspirants, and I still
Yeah.
have friends from there I connect to, and my flatmates are there, and all of us we come on WhatsApp calls and all. But yeah, there are days when I sit back and I say, यार वो दिन ज़्यादा अच्छे थे, कम से कम छुट्टी के लिए अप्लाई तो नहीं करना पड़ता था किसी को. You can just take a
हाँ,
day off whenever you feel like.
हाँ,
Now you have to write a long application asking for a casual leave, earned leave, whatever. But then,
हाँ,
yeah, that's the trick the mind plays with you. When you look back, always what happens is negatives are shrinked and positives are like you feel more nostalgic. अरे ये तो बहुत अच्छा था, वो कितना अच्छा time
हाँ,
था, ये वो. But then I still remember the struggles that I've gone through, the anxiety that was there with me every day, and getting up and going and motivating myself to go to my library or to read complete my targets. That is difficult. That's not something I would like to, although that is one part of my life where I
हाँ,
have been most productive I think. उसके बाद कभी मैं इतना productive नहीं हुई जब जितना मैं यूपीएससी जिस ईयर मैंने क्रैक किया था उस
हाँ.
ईयर थी, और उसके पहले भी नहीं था. So I think that is something I really miss in me. Yeah.
So, like, if you were not an officer, then what would be your saying in occupation? Any
Oh,
hobby
I
or anything like
think,
that? So-called
yeah,
passion?
I would be, there are a lot of them actually. I would be some in some creative domain because I like
Like,
to do arts, I like to do pottery, I like to read, I like to write. So there are a lot of things. I still not decided which one would be my, after retirement profession, but something, most probably something like this, some one of these lines probably, yeah.
yeah. So, I would like much time. There's a last question that I want to ask. That is, ever felt like, looking back in life, that there is a mistake done by me, or might be with other situations, अगर वो नहीं होता तो अच्छा होता, ऐसा कुछ महसूस होता है जिंदगी में?
I think everything is, I take it as a lesson learned. Yeah, there are hurts or pains which I wouldn't like to repeat, again
Hmm.
in life. Of course, nobody likes to undergo certain pain or heartbreak or whatever it is. But then
Hmm.
those are the things which help you be. It's a very cliche sort of saying, but
हाँ.
actually you become yourself through your failures, not because of your success. So with
Hmm.
success, there's nothing much to learn, but with failure, standing up again and working back again is itself a very big lesson. So how you pull yourself together, what are your strengths? Those are the times you realize, okay, matlab, I never thought I could crack UPSC or I could even enter the cycle. And then looking back now, I say, okay, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. So must have done something right, must have learned something right, probably. And learning never stops, I feel, in life. There's always a scope to learn and improve, whether it's skill set or, as a person or something. So I would still, I think I'll face my struggles. I'll have failure for sure. This UPSC is just one of the, one of the paths and part of
हाँ.
the journey. So probably because in India it's such a big thing, that's why we feel okay, UPSC kar liya to, but there is so much more to life than UPSC. So yeah, there would be a lot of failures. I'll learn, I know, and I'll try to probably be better next time. So it's okay, failures happened, and I cried over it a lot, and then probably now it's time to move on. So yeah.
मुझे ना पॉडकास्ट के पहले भी नहीं लगा था कि यू विल बी लाइक सच एन अमेजिंग पर्सन. मुझे लगा था यू विल बी वेरी कंजर्वेटिव, एंड शायद
I
एक चीज
am, I
पूछूंगा.
am, I am. I didn't know how I did so much of a talking. I was like, it's better the minimum the least you speak, it's better to be like that. But then when we started talking, I know
हाँ.
before this we had a call. So I think
हाँ.
you make a person feel a lot comfortable. So that is one
अरे.
reason people open up. Seriously, no, that's I never felt कि okay, कोई stranger बैठा and we are talking for the first time. It was like, oh, I've known you for ages and it's good to talk to you again. So probably that's the reason I could talk that much. So thank you.
No, thank you so much for giving this time
Yeah.
and opportunity, and to be a part of my podcast.
All the best for all your future endeavors.
Yeah. See you.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Take care. Bye.
Bye.